Well, good morning and welcome once again to Ed's Orchids. Now today I've been a bit careless at the moment. I've just knocked a plant over in the house and I've just been a bit clumsy. Look at that, I've knocked a plant off there on front of my phalaenopsis. So I'll have to pick that up, I'll have to clean everything up and get this repotted. But while we're in here, just have a look at this Corning's Violet. If I can get it right for you. There we are. Plenty of blooms on it. And plenty of buds yet to come out. But look at that, what a mess. I have to get the hoover out and everything, then go in the greenhouse and repot this. Well, I've got this plant in the greenhouse now and I've got a brand new pot for it there. It's what they call orchid pots because of this bottom on them. And it was potted in straightforward orchid bark before. So this time I've got some straightforward orchid bark. We've got some charcoal. We've got some perlite. There's a little mixture here, a little fine mixture. I'm not bothered about all the little bits in it because they'll fall out the bottom of the pot. And it's a mixture of pumice, lava rock and academia. So I'm going to mix all that together. I've got too much here for what I want to use, but I've got some more to repot, so it'll do for that. So we'll just pot this one up in this, we'll mix it all up and we'll get this one potted up, get it watered and put it back in its place. Right, I'm in the house and this is the one that's flowering again. The Corning's Violet. Absolutely gorgeous. Plenty of blooms on it and plenty of buds. Some more down here. But they are really nice. Really lovely plant that. Phalaenopsis Corning's Violet. Well, I've got 10 Phalaenopsis to water, and what I'll do, I've got some water in here, I've just mixed it. I've put a little bit of phosphorus in and that's all I've put in, and it's round about 140 parts per million. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to water them all separately, let the water drip into here, and then we'll test that water in the runoff water to see if it's brought any more fertiliser out of the soil, or it'll tell me if I've been overfeeding them. So as you can see, these do need watering, but the roots are getting rather pale, so I'd like to see them a dark green after I've watered them. Well, I'll only water 3 of them, and because you don't want to do all the lots, just a matter of pouring water in. And this is the one that I knocked out of the pot, so I'll do that one first. If you remember, it was 140 or something like that of parts per million. So we'll see what it is when I've done all 10 of them. One. Now the next one is a Schilleriana, and this is in coconut husk, and this seems to be doing okay, you know. So the things that are strange about these Schillerianas, well, to me it is, the roots are flat. Totally flat, the roots. You know, I don't know why they are, but I don't know any other Phalaenopsis with flat roots. And the last one I'll do is this one. It's a oh no, this is the original one that I repotted. The other one was a Carulia. So I'll do all 10 and then we'll test the water again. Right, we've got the TDS meter and we'll just see what the difference is on this one. Let's stir it round a bit, press the hold button, and it's on 151. So it's gone up about 10 parts per million. So that's not bad. If it's 1 part per million per plant, it shows there's not much fertiliser in the medium. So that's that. They're all watered. The next time I've got to do the cattleyas. Well, I'm back in the greenhouse now, and before I end this video, I've got 2 plants to repot, and they're both paphiopedilums, and they're up here, the 2 biggest ones. I've got those 2 to do. They've been in the pots now a long time, and so we'll just take them out of the pots, have a good look at them, and repot them with fresh stuff. The first one is a nice mix. It's Orchid cross price stems. I've never seen these in bloom, and this has never bloomed, but it's in coconut husk, so I don't know what the roots are like at all. And I want to keep it high in the greenhouse so it dries out very quick. So I'm expecting this to be a bit dry, and if it is, I'm going to put it in something a little moister. Let's give a good squeeze. Take it out of its pot. Here it goes. Yes, virtually bone dry, and I watered them 2 days ago. So I'm going to still use that, put it in a bigger pot. I'm going to use some of the same stuff, and I'm going to add some ordinary straightforward bark and bits and pieces, charcoal, etc. But there's the roots on it. 1, 2, 3. 3 good roots and some bad roots. So just get the scissors and trim those, and then we'll get some medium mixed up. Well, while trimming the roots up, I've just noticed there's a nice little new growth here, so that's a good sign. So if I put it in some medium now that keeps evenly moist, it should come along fine. Well, I'm moving the plant out of this 6 centimetre pot into a 12 centimetre pot, so I'll give it more room. So I've mixed a lot of stuff up here, exactly the same as I've always been mixing, and we'll start filling that one up. Just put a little bit too much in there. That should be fine. There's a nice green here and a nice green new leaf coming up there. So let's hope we can keep it nice and damp, because it should be a very nice plant, this, especially with Orchid being in it. They're absolutely lovely. The trouble is that Orchids, they grow on trees. They're epiphytes, and they like low light. But price stems, whichever way you care to say about it, likes a bright light. So I don't know, if we give them a bright light, they should adapt to it after a while anyhow. But you see the trouble, the difficulties that a lot of people have with plants. You know, they cross them, they cross a cold water one with a warm water one, and what do you put it in? The thing to do is just to put them in what you think is the best. And if you put it into that, then it'll do okay. Right, I think that'll do for me for this one. So that's in a 12 metre pot. Then I'm going to put it inside a 1 metre pot, a 1 litre pot, There we are, it fits beautifully. Put the clip on. There we are, that looks much better. And we have to give that a good watering now. Now the other paphiopedilum that needs repotting is this, it's a Philippinense cross Lowii, and I think that gives you a Paphiopedilum Berenice. So these are in exactly the same pots I've put the other one back into. So we'll just take this out, have a look at it and repot it with some different bark. Something that holds a little more moisture. So I think this might be a little dry as well. Yeah, it looks it. Yeah, and it's coming out of the pot quite easily. Yeah, it's got a pretty good root system on this. They look black, the roots, but they're bone hard. So yeah, we'll get that repotted up. We'll change the media. Move it off here. It's not so we'll not use that one again, but I might use that one. A lot of people say you shouldn't use media again, but this is quite it's quite hard, this, so I think I'll use the same stuff in a bigger pot. Right, let's get some charcoal in there and whatnot. Right, we put all the additives in the medium that I require, and nothing to do now but put this back in its pot. Fits absolutely beautifully in there. Just pop this one up nicely. And as you're planting these phalaenopedilums, just make sure that the green leaves are just under the top of the media. If it's above, it'll stop the roots growing. I think that's quite fun now, yeah. So we'll put this one back in its pot. Put the hanger back on it. Oops, it is. There we are. And that one goes over there. And that one there. And they need water in, and I've just done some water for them. Quite warm, it's around about 21 degrees I think it was 10 minutes ago. Here we have, here it is. One, two, three. So we'll just water these plants in. I've got to remember to water these at least once a week. The trouble is, with them being so high up in the greenhouse, I tend to forget about them. And I have to put them high up in the greenhouse because of the length of the leaves. just give this a darn good watering. And we'll see what happens. It should be fine. Line that up again. And water the other one in. You can always tell if your medium's right is if the water runs straight through. And that's what it should do on all of your orchids. And the water's gone a bit black now with the charcoal. Right, they should be fine, they should come on a treat now and not looking too limp like they did before. Oh, but while I'm here I might as well water these hanging ones that haven't been watered today. These Arangis. In fact, I was out all day yesterday and I missed watering them, which isn't good. That's a little paphiopedilum that can stand a lot of water this time of year. That's a phalaenopsis. Can stand a lot of water this time of year, I mean to say. Not, you know, a specific plant, not them in general. I've only got 3 mounted ones, and they're all Arangis. Now if the sun was out I would be coming back again, doing these in about another couple of hours. So I think I'll end this video now, so I'd like to thank you all for watching. I hope it's been an enjoyable one to watch. Blooper at the beginning was a bit different. I want to thank all my subscribers and everybody who comments. And until next time, I'll see you all later.